The song has finished a bit early, so we'll just kick it off a little bit earlier, guys. But we are right on time. I was just kidding. Welcome back to your Hokinu updates. It has been some time. We have some updates to go over. So without further ado, let's jump right into them. Guys, let's chill harder. We have a lot of tweets, posts, calls, um, contests that we are in. So let's make sure we're all part of them and make sure that we win the big bucks and get more and more exposure as we develop. So speaking of the developments, we have previewed our first reel for Instagram, TikTok, etc., YouTube Shorts that we'll be combining along with the viral promo contest that we're going to be doing that a community member gave as part of our viral promo contest. We'll be exploring. We are still waiting on AR filters to come in. Um, as far as why we haven't spoken in the last few days, we had multiple collaboration AMAs. So we had a schedule that was released. So the AMAs that we have had in the past few days was on Wednesday with Links Crypto, Thursday Hype My Token, Shiba AI V2 on Friday. The Hulk Inu Smash Space has been rescheduled for this coming Saturday. MV Pet Shop was also rescheduled because they haven't done their V2 launch. So discuss with the dev. Let's do the project to project AMA after the V2 launch so that there's obviously things to talk about and things to look forward to. Banana Task Force AMA was on Monday and Exotics Token was yesterday on Tuesday. Those were all great AMAs, the ones that happened. Very interesting. Along with it, we had some nice surprises, and we'll be in contact and have been in contact with some of these devs for what the future holds for both projects and helping where we can. Other than that, guys, along in between those project to project AMAs, we did have a whale buy of 3.7 Ethereum. Who is next? With that in mind, we did win the Alcazar buy contest poll. That means we get a $10,000 buy into our chart. They will be doing this in their own time. Uh, Most likely, they said within 2 weeks of the announcement, but also those tokens will be used as giveaways, contests for you guys to win or their members to win as well. So that way, they're now in full control of this 10K buy, which is definitely better for our chart. With that, Hulk Eno is listed on Link's crypto app. Link's crypto app is up and coming with well connected to big names inside of the scene. So we're like the early adapter for the up and coming um, crypto app listing platform, kind of exchange platform too. Feel free to check them out. They are partnered with Volt Eno as well and have some great backing from Deconnect and Believes Crypto and more. They're going to be on a board in a conference coming soon as well. So we're excited to see them grow bigger and bigger. Bear in mind, they do not have a tradable token, so they are fully developmental service. So happy to be on there. Along with being listed on Link's crypto app, we're also partnered with Links as a strategic media partner. So that is nice, especially with the other partners that they have with them. And we had a banner ad. Well, we still do have a banner ad up on Link's crypto app as well. On top of that, guys, I am still in Daytona, Florida. We attended the Strongman Games here this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Went very well. Wore the Hulk Inu swag, sat front seats, was on the laptop, working, organizing, and running this community from the background, and got to speak to a lot of the contestants. Now, a lot of them aren't super familiar with crypto, but still explain to them, like, look, this is more of an exposure campaign in which, we send you guys some merch if you're open for it. You make a video. We'll support you for a lifetime, but the idea is more videos. We'll probably add a contest into it as well. But I got the VIP tickets, and it's a good thing we didn't get a booth. One, the contest was delayed. It was supposed to be 3 days, it turned into 2 days. There was a storm here called Caroline or something of the sorts. I don't think it is Caroline, actually. Nicole. I think it was Storm Nicole that set everything back. But nonetheless, the contest went on, and with the VIP tickets, we got to sit up front, but also got to have a meet and greet with the contestants afterwards. and talk to the top guys, some of the up and coming guys and females. So we also were looking for a She-Hulk. But there was also one man who got a standing ovation. He killed it. He was number one, and he won the strongman games 5 times before. So this was his sixth. His name is Nick Best. Feel free to look him up. He's now entering into documentaries, film, and has a bunch of gyms across the states. So got to speak to him. He was actually genuinely interested. Spoke to him there. Spoke to him at the what they call the after party at the Hilton, just the dinner and some drinks, and talked to him, shook hands. He told me, yeah, no, I am very interested. Give him a week or two as he has to do a bunch of stuff after this contest. But yeah, no, he's quite interested. So we'll be in touch with Nick Best. Idea is if we can get him on board wearing our swag, then he has a big following behind him as well. So he's probably the best out of the bunch. So mission successful, mission accomplished with the Strongman Games. On top of that, guys, our market cap and circulating supply is now listed on CoinGecko. It was not easy to do, but we did it. They made it extremely complicated for some reason. Um, Hype My Token NFT giveaway is also live. So we had that collab AMA with Hype My Token. We did forget to mention the NFT giveaway on both sides. But yeah, so you guys just check it out. Use a hashtag, retweet, and vote for Hulk Inu 3 times within 24 hours. Send your proof to Pocahontas, and you can win a NFT from Hype My Token. So with that being said, guys, we do have Holkino has 3 banner ads up right now that are going for the next 5 to 7 days. And those are banner ads on whitelist.idos.com, links crypto app banner ads, and hypemytoken.com banner ads as well. So give that a look. It's definitely bringing some more exposure to the project. 3 ads at once. On top of that, guys, part 2 of the NFT explainer video has been released. So we did part 1 about a week back. And now part 2 is out as well and has been sent over to callers to our Twitter as well and pinned. So give that a look. It explains the NFT concept quite simply. So if you're on the fence, you can give that a look. It's total minute and a half, but yeah, each one's about 45 seconds. And gives you a very good understanding of how the NFTs function. And if there's any additional questions, feel free to type in main chats or jump onto this VC and ask me in person, or as in person as we can get right now. Other than that, guys, the other thing that has happened as of recent is the Hokino has entered the Runestone buy contest poll, similar to Alcazar's poll, with a bit of twist to it. So this is for their NFT holders. So for the winner of this poll, then they go into a VC, and we do a little bit of a pitch off. And with that pitch off, then they choose a winner, where their NFT holders will choose a winner. They buy what they say is going to be at least 5K, most likely going to be 10K, into the winning project. And then they airdrop that out to a bunch of their NFT holders in smaller portions of like 50 to $100. So that way, the project that wins gets more holders, and also the red that comes from the buy and the distribution of those tokens is a lot less, as people will wait for bigger gains. I like this concept as well. So let's make sure we vote on the Runestones buy contest poll. It should be finished in 24 hours, and then we'll jump onto I do believe it'll be Twitter space for VC. And you know how we do with VC, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. So yeah, so let's get that going. So that is what's happened in a mere 5 days, 6 days since we spoke. So we've been busy. Now, obviously, in the state of the markets, it's not the best time for huge growth and pumps. So we are working on newer angles to incorporate to stand out in the markets, but also building more onto onto our utilities that are coming, and also working on the Infinity project even more. It's planning out beta test 3, 4, 5 before we go ahead with beta test 2. Bear in mind it is still crypto focused. It's streamlined income into our chart, but for it to be fully realized, we need the market to stabilize or go up a bit more. So what to expect in the near future? for Hulk Eno is the AMA standoffs. Those are in development. We already have a good amount of projects that can be part of the AMA standoff. But again, ties a bit more to the market. It would be a lot better if we plan this out since we have this list. The market is going up, a lot more traffic coming in, projects are making moves, AMA standoff. Perfect. So with that, we're going to go to Instagram Reels as well. So we need a couple more days to get this augmented reality filter going. To be honest with you guys, it's longer than I expected. So I'm actually looking for a replacement designer or coder, however you want to phrase it, as we've been waiting for some time and I want to see some results, just like you guys do. With that, Hulk Inu Instagram Reel, the idea we'll have is a viral promo contest where you will upload a video of yourself saying, Hulk Inu to the moon, or we'll make some phrases for it. You use that AR filter as well. And then everybody gets to retweet your tweet. So exposure for you, exposure for Hulk Inu as well, plus a nice cash prize for you guys, and hopefully bring some nice green into the chart too. Viral aspect of this is that other people see this, see the filter, and want to join in as well because it looks fun. So that's the consensus. This is from a viral promo contest that we ran, and the this is us exploring the winner's idea. Hulk Inu's mystery utility number two is being tested. It is ready to go, but now we're adding a bit more onto it. And then also getting things ready for phase three so that when phase two goes in, phase three can be realized directly after. The merch line, same consensus, right? So we're adding a bit more to the merch line, looking a bit more into it. I've been busy over the previous weekend, so I didn't get to touch up on it too much. But the merch line will be dropped in accordance to a good result from the market as well, and getting some colors around it too. So that way, bigger bang for your buck too. Buck, yeah, sorry. I get distracted with these accidental puns. The second utility from the merch line will be within a week thereafter. We'll have a collaboration AMA, and it'll be a project integration that will be onto our website. Thereafter will be the 24/7 YouTube Hulk Inu music channel will be on the way. But now some additions to it is that Voltino has announced the Volti Change release, and we are listed on that. So that should bring some nice exposure to us, as well as people are really anticipating Volti Change when they announced they got a lot of green into their charts. So we can be plan out releasing some of this utility along with that. So new members come in and see, merch lines about to drop, or project integration along with an AMA. And here it is, it's live. And then also being able to cross reference on our VC updates of saying, okay, they said it was coming, and here it is. Dun, dun, dun. On top of that, I think it should be right around this time of Volti Change with it is a 10K buy from Alcazar Tokens team, where we'll also add in some more promotion around that. And hopefully, people don't cheat it too hard, and we can rise up more from there and combine promotion with that 10K buy. To let you guys know, Hulk Inu's team also do not know when the buy will be coming in. So that way, it's a bit more of a better surprise. But when it does come in, let's all make sure we shill it around to every private group, public group, shilling group, caller, influencer, Twitter, everywhere. So we can get more people looking. I think they come in as, well, okay, it's a nice 10K buy. I'm sure more are coming after that, which we now have the opportunity with Runestone's buy contest, along with pushing out more promotion. Um, that way they come in, wait for a dip, and get their entry. So let's make sure we get that sent everywhere, and we will do our best to send it over to our influencers as well and get some calls in line along with it. But yeah, first things first though, let's all make sure we're voting on Runestone's buy contest. So do a vote, do a comment, then we're good to go. We get over into the VC round of things, and I'll take care of it. I'll prepare, and we'll make sure we're super bullish on that VC and win Runestone's buy contest as well, totaling up to 20K of a buy into our chart in its own respective time. So that would be great. Let's put our full focus on it. Runestone's also a viable project that does what they say and say what they do. So with that, we can have Alcazar do their buy contests, and let's say that dips down 30, 40%. Then briefly after that, we have Runestones buy, bam, now we're up even higher. So like 150, 150% up higher than where we are now. We can tie that in with a lot of promotion as well too. So let's make sure we're voting on that, and let's make sure we're commenting, and feel free to attend the VC and see what I do. On top of that, guys, not even 2 weeks in the future, less than that, we will be going to Decentricon in Miami. This is happening November 28th and 29th. I'll be there the 27th, most likely out and back to station. On the 30th, we'll be networking there and also talking Developers United, and seeing how we can form an alliance in the background as well. Very interested in how they're doing things. And they're obviously super well connected. So yeah, it's going to be a fun time at this conference. I'll be giving out business cards, putting stickers everywhere, and wearing Hulk Inu swag as we attend that. Another thing to look forward to, guys, is the China promo company partnership. The paperwork has been signed. I do not have that in here. So the paperwork for the Chinese promotion company has been signed. So what that means is we have come to a deal and agreed upon. So with that being said, the partnership will be announced soon. Same exact thing again with the state of the market. Now that company is obviously super busy as well. There's still talks of more companies around FTX being liquidated. A few influencers are saying if you have any cash in that company, get it out, which even further pushes a manifestation of them becoming liquidated. So even if you're not listening, but 20, 30 other people are listening, and then their assets are going lower and lower, and they're not able to get any of their FTX money back. Yeah, liquidation hits the market even more. So we're waiting a bit to see what happens to roll out a lot of these things. The idea is, of course, we're still pushing things forward. We'll have our Smash space. We'll be networking, shilling, developing, and updating you guys as we go, as we have been. But as far as putting out more and more of this long-term utility or these bullish aspects, we want to give it just a little bit more time so that way we can make a bigger impact with it. So imagine if we put all this stuff out and then a week later we have a big boom in the market with less to put out. Where if we just held back a little bit, we're able to ride the trend wave as well. Now, obviously, the fear in the market is quite high right now with everything that's happened with FTX. The fear does not last too long. The fear index says it does, but as far as everything going sideways for a couple more days, then people get more comfortable with aping in. They're also looking for projects that are the safe bet, and that is Holkino. So yeah, so with that, guys, we're doing more things with NFTs. I got to speak with OKX. They had an interest in our NFTs, so we'll see what they have to offer about that. Obviously, we're too young to be listed on OKX or OKC. But as far as collaboration, partnerships, we spoke about a few different things of what they would like to do. They're in review, and we'll get on a call again sometime soon and discuss a bit more practical of what can be found in middle grounds. But they're like the exact same thing that the Chinese promotion company liked in us as well, is that well, I guess me, sociable and easily representable, for us to give more exposure to OKX, whether it be a website to website type of thing, or attending conferences, speaking to conferences. Now, what's interesting with both of these things, where the angle we're trying to get at with the Chinese promotion company is they liked how I ran our project in the conference. So we're keeping that in the back of our minds going to Decentricon as well by networking, us doing a world tour AMA. Now we're partnered with the Chinese promotion company. And I've already spoken to this with Eddie, who's our contact person in Hong Kong. That's there could be potential that we are onboarded as an additional partnership as we're going to conferences as Hulk Inu and this Chinese promotion company, and therefore promoting them, but they're also funding World Tour AMAs, so we're able to really bounce from conference to, sorry, not AMAs, conferences. So we can bounce conference to conference across the world with like, OKX. They were the last 3 months just going to different conferences, all different places. But it takes time beforehand to get your tickets. Every time I heard about them, they were sold out. So that's why with the CentriCon, I heard about it. I saw tickets were available and instantly booked them while on our last Smash Space. So this is another promise that we can incorporate right with these promotion companies, and then just start bouncing around to with more and more real world marketing. And one fun thing I want to try out in Miami is getting a helicopter ride. Just either for me or for whoever, whatever crypto guys are there too. We'll vlog it that I make it rain our business card or flyers or stickers or something like that across Miami. First, I need to find a police officer and tell them what I want to do and say, obviously, there will be repercussions. What are they? What's the fine look like? Is it 5K? That's fine. Is it like 5 days in jail? That's not fine. So need to do that a little bit more research on seeing like what am I sacrificing for my personal life for this promotion campaign, and if it's money, yeah, let's do it. So that'll be fun, and if that does work out, then we can do that across the world. And also, how are they going to find me? But yeah, so yeah, the NFTs are going to be pushed more as we develop, as the market recovers, as we do more partnerships, as we talk to more people. When they're sold out, start the race to Valhalla, organic market maker, 12 Ethereum buyback, more massive promotion, exchange listings. So this marks like the true kickoff. What's nice about this, guys, is some of us are excited for the NFTs to sell out, but the nice aspect of it is the NFTs are connected to our chart. Our chart grows. Our NFTs start to sell out more, but that happens because of the state of the market as well, with the influence that are or impact that our promotion campaigns are having, what we're bringing out, our utilities, what impact they're having. Um, and then therefore it allows the NFTs to sell out, but it also allows the next part to hit even harder with new exchange listings, new promotion campaigns, and the 12 Ethereum buyback. All that, along with a healthier market, brings for a healthier chart and allows the hit of the volume that you guys get from compounding for your rewards is increased. The everything is increased with it, and it's nice that this is interconnected to the course of the market. So good things take time. Nonetheless, we're not, as you see from everything we've brought out, everything we're doing, we're not just waiting for V2 staking to come out to rise. We're doing many other different things that are all innovative and unique, that we're getting a bigger network and collaborating with more projects and bringing out new promotions and new utility, and we'll continue doing that. And then the NFT sell out along with that, a way more stable foundation of members along with more utility gives us even more moon potential for that big boom of NFT round one sellouts, but also for the market's turnaround too. So with that, guys, some of those promotions look like revolutionary 3D art, and unique solo AMAs, and yeah, more big pushes across the market, along with our publicist pushing out more articles about whole keynote. So yeah, so I know everyone's excited for NFT round one sellout, and they all know that that's the mark of so much more to come. But bear in mind, we're doing so much more before that to enable that time to come too. So with that, that was a big list of announcements. And I said I was going to do this, and I finally remember. Let's try and make this a habit. I'm going to leave it open for any questions, thoughts, comments, or concerns. But as a change, because I know that was a lot of information, I am going to post and pin the updates from the VC while we're on it. So that way you guys can glance it over. And if you have specific questions, you can ask me right now. So that is inside the main TG. Feel free to give it a look over and let me know if you guys have any questions or clarifications that may be needed while we're here. This is not the only time that it's possible. You can always ask inside of the chat afterwards if something does ring a bell. If you guys are not in a place where you can speak, you can feel free to type down your question. I will read it out and answer it to the best of my ability. Always the awkward silence, but it was a lot of information. One thing I did forget to mention is merch line. I'll be touching up some more things with the merch line. I want to put it out directly, but yeah, it's the state of the market, and yeah, it'll just be overlooked. So we got to give it a bit of time. But callers know that merch line's in development. NFT videos have dropped with more things coming too, and also know about the Infinity Project. But as much as you guys know too. Oh, other thing. Oh, I did forget. Hold on. Let me edit. The page 3 of the comic is on its way too. It's being designed. Just put this in a random location. Hulk vs. Bear comic page 3 on the way. Yeah, so guys, the comic, we let it sit a little bit as we focused on more sustainability for the chart and the project, as this is the a bit of the longer term development that what we're doing. Wanting to get more things squared away as far as more in person, especially in the times of fearful markets. Hearing the devs speak more, clarifying plans more, and sharing them with newcomers too. Um, but with that, a member also asked about page 3. I said no problem, so I wrote up page 3. There is some nice Easter eggs in there. This page will have motion graphics added to it as well, along with the beginning of the first site of the war on Ethereum. If you guys haven't seen pages 1 and 2, they are on our website, hold-uno.com. And they already have Kyle Hebert, the voice of Dragon Ball Z. That narrator is he reads off the scripts, and the video brings you panel to panel. Same thing will be happening in page 3, but with the addition to motion graphics and a bit more action. Uh, so motion graphics meaning you'll see the character moving in these panels. And one other thing to mention, as I see we're not having many questions today, which is it good, is it bad? I think it's good. It was quite the load of information, and questions always come afterwards. That's why we pin the written version. In the runestone buy contest, we see that a project has been botting it, man. So it's like an obvious bot too. They were like third, very low in the ranks, and all of a sudden jumped up to first, and then jumped up way past first even again. Brought it to their attention, and he's the dev Ryan, who's the dev of Runestone, who we spoke to during our Smash Space and project to project collaboration. He's questioning the dev, but I mean it's pretty obvious. So we're seeing, but I mean, I do believe there's 5 tokens there, and he says the top 4 move on. So I mean, either way, but still not fair. No, there's 4 tokens. Oh yeah, I guess the top one does win. Yeah, but these guys cheated. Token of Fire for sure cheated. So I'll be convincing the dev in the background even more. There's 8 tokens in that pool. I see four. There's a separate pool then. So I do see more tokens listed here. It says top four move on. Oh, I'll go to their website. I mean their page. Yeah. I see now Polka split in different pools. But yeah, I'll do some convincing with Dev Ryan, telling him like, dude, it's pretty obvious. Either way, though, we gotta outvote them. We beat them even though they bought it. That's the whole way to do it. So one poll has a total of 186 votes, and the one that got bought has 713 votes. Come on now. And they have like what, like 50 something comments. Malarkey. That's what it is. I call them malarkey. All right. I already responded to Dev Ryan. He said he's been watching it as well and taking pictures to watch. I told him Polka has been watching it, said in 30 minutes was the first big jump, and then refresh the page was another jump. So we can send him over those pictures if he wants to. Hokino don't play no games with these polls. We've gotten some good responses from these. But with that, any questions from you guys? Feel free to speak your mind. Funny questions are welcome. Any questions going once? Even if you fear it's a FUD, no problem. I will address it. Going once. That's right, OG. Big facts. A Hexa AEM says, ask questions. If there's no questions,
Now,
any, what's up, OG?
ask them now.
Ask them now while I'm here. Otherwise, I'll have to type them up. My good old carpal tunnel will start kicking earlier. I don't have it. Just kidding. Jinx. If there's no questions, any comments, thoughts of concern, feedback, going twice. All right, I'm assuming everybody's happy. Last chance. Well, not last chance, but last chance while I'm on VC with you. I'll close it out and uh, schedule or organize the next VC for tomorrow. Um, Any other comments, any other pieces of clarification that need to be gone over before I close off VC? Going three times. We'll be back within 24 hours, guys. So if you did want to speak about something, you're more than welcome. If it is something that's more pressing, you can always type inside of the main chat, tag me, and I'll get back to you at my earliest convenience. But the team and the majority of the community members probably have the answer as well. Going three times. All right, all right. So, guys, what I'll be doing going forward right after this, I will schedule off the VC for tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions after reading over the list of announcements, feel free to tag me in main chat or come back on tomorrow and ask. Um, I will also be working on the merch line as well as talking to projects for the Saturday Smash Space. We have a guest list already, so we'll just get them informed. And hopefully this evening or tomorrow, I'll be posting up the guest list for everyone to be retweeting. Last time we got a 70 plus retweets. And yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date and everything. I'm also talking to an influencer, so I'll have to reach out again, talk to an influencer for the first ever in person AMA for them. So that'll be fun. We'll see if I can get that going as well. But yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date. Feel free to go over everything that was announced. If you have thoughts, concerns, or feedback, we take all of your feedback into consideration and we have applied a lot of it as well, and hopefully everything is agreeable. Everybody's happy where they're at. We are holding very strong in this crazy, crazy market with more fun things to come and more pumps inbound. So, with that, thank you guys for joining into the VC. Shout out to everybody here: Pocahontas, AJ Revolve, Sheba Doge Soldier, Xiao Xiao, Jean Grey, Sam, AEM, aka Hexa, Korea Prophet. Welcome to you, OG Runner Green. Happy to see you here per usual. With that, guys, until next time, a mere 23 hours and 17 minutes from now, we'll be speaking again. Hulk out.